me, you could get banned from driving for like a day. Like
That'd be very funny.
You cut somebody off.
Okay.
You lose driving privileges for 6 hours.
The match just started. Whew. Turn one. Oh man,
turn one Boggle.
It's pretty decent. It's pretty flooded, but he's got two really good.
2 ethereal armors.
Yeah, 2 ethereal armors. That's gonna be a lot of pressure.
Unfortunately, he did not start with a white source, so he's not going to be able to go ethereal.
Yeah,
armor,
doesn't he have 2 white sources in his hand?
If he did have another white source in his hand, I would be.
I'm pretty sure he does.
A little bit surprised.
He's Temple Garden. He definitely should have started Temple Garden.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, not a great sequence there.
He could have been thinking like he could have.
He has another Boggles. Maybe he wants to diversify his threat. And isn't that a Boggle? And then a white source right there. Yeah.
So he.
Oh, you know, we live and you learn. You know, you live and you learn.
Yeah, I think. I mean, ultimately, this could matter a lot. I mean,
it probably will matter a lot. Like that's literally probably a whole turn difference in like pressure.
I mean, but he could maybe you can make an argument for the saving life, but I definitely agree that probably not correct.
So, what do you think of next turn attacking a Boggle and then holding back a Boggle with a ethereal armor on it? I think that's the right line here.
He just drew a Ranker.
Hey man. So if you cast ethereal armor on your Boggle, you can block all the creatures for free, like first strike.
Yeah, that is true.
I think that's the sequence that you should be making.
And he goes first for the Ranker.
I feel like you want to be on defense here a bit.
Ethereal armor. So let's see if he attacks. I mean, if he attacks, we know he's racing. Currently,
yeah. It's not bad to race here, but I think you're better off casting the other Boggle and then playing
Ethereal armor.
5/3
currently.
Yeah.
5/3.
Yeah, this is interesting.
5/3 first strike trample.
He does have another ethereal armor hand, which makes this clock like very, very fast. But I don't think you want to be in the spot against a burn deck where you can kind of chump block. I guess you can't chump block. Yeah, this is fine. I think this way wins the game too. I think it's also like a very likely win.
Yeah,
he's trying to chump block.
Definitely ahead.
Yeah, you want to tackle him midnight.
Attacks for 5. Takes him down to 11.
So he's gonna be on a 2-turn. The burn player's gonna be on a 2-turn clock here pretty easily with this ethereal armor. This is honestly pretty
I mean, he's gonna play a bunch of chump blockers. He's got another Boggle in hand, so I kind of think it was irrelevant how he played this game.
Honestly, his hand's really good.
I think he could have cast his spells in just about any order and been fine, as long as the first one was a creature.
Yeah, you know, who needs good sequencing when you got all these, right?
Yeah. So how big is this Boggle?
Being good at Magic is really more about luck.
Tell me how big this Boggle is. I don't even.
6, 8, 9.
6.
Magic.
Yes. It took me a second to math that out. I always regress to a third grade
if he drew a second Goblin Grenade here, he could have actually won this game.
Yeah, but I definitely see one.
Or a Bolt Goblin Grenade. He was this close to winning this game. Like that sequencing could have cost him the match.
Yeah, it could have, but it didn't ultimately. Maybe. Let's see.
Yeah,
takes him down to 6. Let's see it. What's he got?
A Goblin Grenade and then 2 guys. This will not do anything. So not cracking the fetch lane was a very heads-up play, though.
Yeah. I mean, it is nice that you kind of get an effective scry as well.
True. That's an important thing.
You don't want to go to 5 if you know your opponent has Goblin Grenade.
He definitely should have blocked here in case of double bolt. I mean, I think there was no reason not to.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't realize he didn't block.
Yeah.
Definitely should have blocked, I would imagine. I cannot think of a single card that punishes him there for blocking.
Yeah, there's no sacrifice effects in red or anything. And if he did a sacrifice effect, he had a fetch lane up.
Yeah. You got that right.
Game 2. Let's see another quick match, I believe.
Going to the sideboard. What could we have for these matchups? I gotta imagine Eddie has some variety of life-linking things. We're being told he's got ley lines in the sideboard, so those will probably
It's gotta be a really good matchup for Boggles.
Yeah.
With ley lines on the board. Especially when you win game 1. Winning game 1 is so important in these matchups.
He also apparently has Stubborn and Hiles on the sideboard, so I guess this is the full Bant list. I don't know if I'm too inclined to bring in Stubborn Hiles. I mean, maybe it's a pretty sick blowout against Goblin Grenade, but I don't know how relevant that is. It could be relevant enough that you want to go for it.
Probably not. I think you want to keep your deck pretty linear.
Would you present literally the same 60, or would
no?
you?
I mean, you probably want. Well, actually, I don't know if you want ley lines.
Yeah, I think
maybe ley line. I mean, I'm trying to think about it. I had to look at the list. I might take out cards that are like not super pressuring, like Hyena Umbra.
Yeah.
And like the Spider Umbra probably first Spider Umbra.
The Umbras aren't super relevant.
And I might take out. I'm not sure. I'm not sure he's playing any Ledge Walkers, so I'm mostly playing like 2 of those now.
Yeah, that's the 2 mana 2-1 reach?
1-1 reach.
1-1 reach.
So 1-1 like flying basically. It's like 1-1 like basically flying. Yeah.
But
you can't block flyers.
Yes. Okay.
We do have some big dice here at GameSwap Mason. People can see our big dice for big people.
Yeah. We've also got big decks.
You know they say like guys with big decks and big dice.
Yeah. You know how we do it here.
Big brains.
Big decks,
big, old
big brains, big muscles, big guys.
Welcome to Top Deck Productions.
You know how we do it here.
Silhana Ledwalker, yes, here's his card. Yeah, that's hexproof.
But he does not have this in his list, I believe. He has the Spirit Dancers, however, kind of a staple at this point. And I don't really think...
Honestly, they kind of changed the thing in the meta, I think.
I think that I could foresee a world where you're not playing him anymore just because bolts are going to be so prevalent, especially in game 1.
I mean, obviously, Spirit Dancer is much better against the unfair decks. It just kills you basically the next turn after you cast it. Yeah. Problem is, dice removal, so... There's upside to both.
Oh, I believe... So there are 2 Ledgewalkers in this deck? Is that what I'm understanding? Spotter?
The Spirit Dancers. All right, let's go to the next.
2 Spirit Dancers.
Bad hand. Well, we'll get you before the other guy does.
Yeah. Hard and fast and loose, you know. That always makes me a bit
I also want to keep it sometimes just to mess with my opponent.
Yeah, like, have you ever had situations where your opponents, like, keep and they just, like, play a land? And you're like... Come on, man! Like, give me a second. A lot.
I usually, though, when I do, I don't usually get upset. They usually they don't feel mean bad.
I don't get upset because typically I think that's just a like I'm not super familiar with tournament magic type of deals, but you know, I'll fight them sometimes after for that.
Judge,
I'll call the judge. I'm kidding. I wouldn't call the judge there.
Game off my opponent right now.
Have you ever tried to pull? Some rules lawyering or successfully rules lawyered your
I've
opponent
successfully
out of the game?
I mean, yes. Actually, I top 8 in the Star City, and in my winning in the top 8 in the Star City, I was playing against a mono white player, like blue white player, and he had Moreland Hunt, which puts a guy into play. As a land, and I'm at 1 life, and I have no flyers, and he tasks a Mirror Crusader with his 4 mana, with like 7 mana. And he accidentally taps his Moreland Hunt, and like he casts it, puts it in play, like takes his hand off it, and he goes like, "Oh shoot!" and tries to untap his mana.
Like, can I take that back?
And I'm like, no.
No takes his back. He's here, sir.
And then I won that game because of it. Like I like next turn I cast like my Having Goal Lich, kill this mirror, kill this guy, and then kill him next turn. So it's pretty nice.
Yeah,
and I mean, I got top 8 Star City for it. So
I've lost games due to mistapping of mana, which I would argue is like one of the worst feelings of all time.
Yeah, you feel very dumb when you do that. Okay, let's say things are not very intimidating. Turn 1, Signal Pest, nothing else. Not the scariest thing I've ever seen.
Yeah, I've not often seen stomping.
He has a Memnite in play in his hand. What is he doing?
I'm assuming he missed that, or maybe he drew
it. Is that Memnite?
I definitely saw an Ornithopter.
What is he? What is he thinking right now? What is going on?
Maybe. You know.
Maybe the guys tell me we're not thinking, we're not seeing. There's no way we're not.
Yeah. There's no way.
Oh, okay, I know what it is, but still ain't that good. He still at least play one of them. He's got the Surge guy in his hand, so he wants to be able to cast another spell at the same time.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure he's got Midnight and Ornithopter, so he'll cast at least one of them. All right, so kept that one lane on hand on the play without the Scribe. Probably not what I would have done this time. Doesn't do much. I was deck probably play many lands, but
he got there. Doesn't matter.
He did get there. I mean, I guess it didn't matter. They didn't cast his 1-drop now.
I see he's got Blood Moons in his deck as well, as he was shuffling
That's
there.
So bad.
I'm not in love with it against the Bogles.
He did tutor for. I mean, you're going to tutor for force anyways to save life against this deck, so you're not really getting them, you know.
Yeah. Ooh, interesting. I know he's got an Ornithopter.
I think I've seen it. I guess he probably has another Surge guy in his hand. I think I would still cast it.
Yeah, wait. Don't you just lose damage if you don't cast it? Did you get the plus
you
here?
You get 2 damage from the Ornithopter this turn, yeah.
And then you get 2 damage the next turn, right?
Yeah. But he also has a Reckless Bushwacker in his hand, so it's another Bushwacker. So he's really not like pressed for like needing to play cards. Yeah, no, I definitely would play the Ornithopter here and get more pressure in. Bogles has a very good hand. Oh, that's game.
And yep.
Yeah, okay.
That's the card you didn't want to see there. Giving him +3/+3 Vigilance, Lifelink.
So currently he is a 4, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Pretty good. 11 lifelink.
And trample. So what keywords do you have right now?
Vigilance.
First strike, lifelink,
Let's see if
vigilance,
our
trample.
let's see if we get another match going after this, real quick.
Nothing like the old 10-minute match. Just how we drew it up.
Yeah, we've had a lot of 10-minute matches so far.
I mean, you know, enjoy it because
So,
I have a feeling like Modern's gonna slow down a little bit.
It didn't really matter you didn't cast Ornithopter, so no
Yeah.
difference. If I could, even if we had the best player in the world, and even if we had Tom Ross, one of the best Egger players, just in the world playing this Bushwacker Zoo play deck, I don't think it would have changed anything in that game.
I think that game is over, and that was on the mole. Just so
I
you know.
mean, that's all you really only need that card. That card's really broken.
Are you Daybreak Hornet?
Yeah.
Well,
very, very
technically you
good.
need another enchantment.
You really only need that card in like half your other deck.
Yes.
So.
You need that card, 2 lands, a 1/1 hexproof creature, and at least one other thing. But I think if you put all that together, you probably win close to 100% of the games you play against this other deck.
Unless they turn for you, which is possible.
It is possible.
I've been turned. I got turned for the other deck.
I've been
Suck.
triple goblin grenaded. I've been in games where I'm like, I cannot think of any way I lose. And they have 2 cards in hand.
Didn't think a triple goblin grenade.
And I got triple goblin grenaded, and I was like, wow.
It reminds you. Remember that one video? The one time the quad Gallop Blast from the Pro Tour. That was a classic.
John Finkel
Anyone
versus
here, check that out.
Versus Brian Kibler.
Yeah.
Most handsome man in Magic.
One
Return
play,
to Ravnica,
one innocuous not
PT.
block cost him a Pro Tour possibly win. It was the top 4 at the time.
I think he was favored going in for the finals.
How sad would that feel?
I would cry.
I mean, mainly tears would be shed that day for sure. Let's see if we can get another match going here. Stage hands been a guy on deck has been very good at
MS Painting.
and MS Painting. Very good at finding his matches and combining magic cards with faces.
Like, look at that quality.
It should be on a wolf token, but the match wasn't bad. Okay, that was modern. Get used to it. We still have not found a freaking blue deck though. We gotta find a blue deck. Let's see if we can find a blue deck.
Go out and search for us. I guarantee you all the blue decks are still playing right now.
Yeah, there's still some blue deck out there.
I don't guarantee it, but I would say it's very likely. They could have lost.
Our last hurrah of blue deck diversity before Jace comes out.
Yes. Well, I mean, it's going to be diversity, but in a different way. It's going to be a giant Venn diagram where the middle is.
It's kind of like Miami diversity, where like we have different white people from different backgrounds.
Yeah.
Instead of like actually different races.
Miami, referring to Miami University, which if you all didn't know, Hunter and I are both enrolled there. That's where we came from, and I'm going to say to the uninitiated, Miami kind of has a rep, especially around the Ohio area, and I'm gonna say all of those rumors are true.
They're all true.
Pretty much,
you're upper middle class white people.
Yeah, pretty much everything you could possibly imagine about Miami is true. For better and for worse.
Yeah.
A lot of hot grills.
There are many girls that get up to 400 for sure, 450 sometimes.
It's making me very jaded, honestly.
Jaded.
Yeah. So we have
Luke Browning,
on again. Okay. Come on down. Sure. I don't care. We got to give the people what they want.
Dude, you mean the Ohio State University?
No.
He means OU.
He just means.
Oh, OU. Okay, right.
Yeah, you fool.
Sorry. I should have known that no one would have said OSU about saying D beforehand.
Yeah. Tosu. As it's called.
OU.
So let's see.
Another match going on.
Got some people. They're setting up, getting their information ready, pulling all that jazz up. Hoping.
This is our 5th match on stream. Nice.
Yeah, in 3 rounds. Dude, we're churning through.
There's a 6th one. Is it? No, we got 6, didn't we?
Did we have 2 in the first round?
I think so. What was the first round? It was the Glorious Vengeance decks. Yeah, we did. And then after that, we had Michael Rochelle on Tron.
Was that round 1?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. We have. Look at us. Efficient.
All these matches.
When you get us, you're getting efficiency.
Picking all these early ones.
Because, I mean, I'm not going to lie. Typically, we have Jake Valentine, who I'm sure people are aware
Are
of.
you going to shit on Jake Valentine?
No, I'm not going to shit on him. I'm not going to shit
I
on
like
him.
Jake Valentine. You have the funniest commentator voice in the world. Jake, I hope you hear this. You have the funniest commentator voice I've ever heard.
I'm going to say typically for commentators, he runs through and kind of gets a scope of the room, so you kind of have a better idea. The commentators have a better idea of what they're actually going to commentate for matchups they can choose. We've just been blind firing, you know? We're just grabbing the winner tables and just being like, come on down. So we didn't even know what we were going to get last time. Waste, not Storm. All right. If we want to pull up Waste, not, for those that aren't familiar with it.
We keep getting these crazy decks here today. I think people are just balling out when they realize their real decks are dead after this week. So
yeah. Whatever fun deck you had, whatever tier. I'm going to say this about Jace coming to the format. Did you have a tier 3 deck that you enjoyed playing? Not anymore. It loses to Jace. I hate to break it to you.
Sorry. tier 3 share deck? No, that's not a thing.
You're done. I'm sorry, but pretty much I'm going to say every fair deck and every pseudo-fair deck has taken a pretty sizable hit.
Anthony_SD. What is the Magic scene like at OU? Do you guys have like a shop there? We don't have like anything in Miami, so I'm kind of curious.
Yeah, the Miami Magic scene I would not really describe as good.
Yeah, no.
I mean, there are people that play, but not a lot of competitive players.
Shock.
But so the match is starting.
So there's a Mola 5.
Blood Crypt untapped.
Mola 5.
Yeah.
This deck, probably a pretty decent Mola 5 deck, though. I mean, they don't really need a lot of pieces. You got the Waste on hand already, so if you can draw some like I don't know,
this is a. I mean, I got to imagine you take the Geist out of this hand.
Yeah, it's the only thing that's like relevant, really. Now he's got a lot of mana.
I would have loved to see him take a Noble Hierarch there. I would have just laughed.
I don't know why you would. That'd be silly. Not even. That'd be a really weird circumstance for him to take a Noble Hierarch.
So the rest of his hand is 2 lands and a Waste Knot. So he's got the Waste Knot. Let's just see if he can make something happen with
we're gonna Waste something next turn. Hopefully we can get like
pray he rips.
Burning Inquiry.
Burning Inquiry, maybe. I mean, if he just hits like a Wrench Mine, that would be pretty good here. Pretty much anything that lets him discard
multiple cards.
Multiple cards would be ideal.
Dark Deal would be interesting here. Forgot that's a card, honestly.
I don't even know what that card is.
Each player discards their hand and then draws that many cards.
All right. Sure. There's also the 3-mana one that each player discards. Is it 3 or 4 cards?
It's 2-mana one. I think you're thinking, yeah, 4 mana.
Well, it's like relatively new. I know like Tom Ross was super into it. Dark Deal.
That's Dark. This is Dark Deal. That's what I was talking about. I think I know what you're talking about, but isn't that 2 mana after each player discards 3?
I think it's 3 mana, and it's each player discards
4.
4 maybe, but that seems like a lot of cards to discard. So maybe it is 2 for 3.
I know that
for some reason I thought it was 3.
There's one old Ravnica block. I don't remember the name of. That's a 2 for 3.
This is like a very new card. I think like printed in like the past like year. Delirium. Yes, here we go. Delirium. I don't even know how to pronounce that second word.
That card's worse than the card I'm thinking of from a Ravnica block. So.
Well, you know, shut up. How about that?
Maybe that's the card for Ravnica block. That card is Ravnica block.
Yeah. Look at that. I think it just got reprinted then.
Yeah, there you go.
Did it get reprinted at all recently?
What did he draw? He drew a Collective Brutality? That card also is a Dark Deal effect. But not Collective Brutality. What is... I don't know the name of it, but it's another one of the collective cards. It's part of the cycle that never sees typical play.
Are you talking about the red one?
Yes.
Collective... It's not defined.
It has a mode on there that's quite good in this spot.
Is it you discard? What is it?
I think it's each player discards.
Might just be you.
Let's look at that. Let's pull up that red collective thing.
Collective Defiance, I believe.
Is it Collective Defiance? Yeah. Isn't it the white one?
No. Maybe. Oh, it is Collective Defiance.
Okay, here we go. Target player discard all the cards in here. See? Yeah. There you go.
Okay,
very good Waste Knot.
I mean, worst case scenario, what does he get? What does Waste Knot do if they remove an instant or sorcery? Or just like...
Draws a card.
You draw a card? Okay. I mean, he can just Collective Brutality to do that.
We could have a crazy turn next turn. We could have some nonsense.
It's possible. This Waste Knot certainly was a cool
card.
No,
he's got Collective Defiance in his hand, I'm pretty sure.
Does he?
Yeah, he has the card in his turn. Yeah, that's what I was saying. We have some shenanigans.
Oh! Some shenanigans are afoot. This is actually pretty sweet. All right, I'm into this.
Is he a spell color? I hope not. Oh, that's a route change. Okay, good. Let's do some nonsense.
I mean, and you can't play around spell color here at all.
No, of course not. I
mean, he drew a land. I think he may be thinking about
see that.
like some type of being able to deal damage with it as well. But I think he's making the right call here and just boom.
Let's do this. Let's spin the wheel again. We can get some wheel spins
this
today.
Is sick.
He's the Wasteland is a fun card.
How many zombies is he gonna get? I mean, it's got to be right just
he's
to
gonna
play
get at
out
least
one of
3
those
zombies.
Chains, right?
He's definitely playing rattle chains out right here.
Okay.
He's gonna get at least 3 zombies. He's gonna draw a card. This Path to Exile.
He's gonna get some mana.
He could have his own Noble Hierarchy here, actually.
Okay, that's interesting.
I wonder if I'll take that line. That would make him not draw a card. So actually, probably the right. In my opinion, would be a good idea. He doesn't really need the mana. It's still the mana back.
I guess it depends on if Luke. I mean, never mind. I was gonna say it depends on if he saw any creatures, but it doesn't matter. You're discarding it.
Yeah, he's gonna get a reset. So another thing about resetting your hand, you never know what you're gonna draw. You could just draw 5 lands, and we'd be in a great spot here for the Wasteland Storm player.
So let's see it. This is quite the wheel spin. Look at Luke, hands shaking. You know, he doesn't know what's gonna happen. He's scared.
I'd be scared.
I would be very scared.
Imagine if you're like 2-0 at like a Star City or something and this happened.
I mean, I would be like, my opponent just mulled the 5 playing this dumb deck. Like, I'm about to smash them. And then this happens. I'd be like, oh my goodness.
Here we go.
I might lose literally right now.
Dude, if he like,
baby.
he unfortunately doesn't have any lands in his hand. If he had lands, you could keep going off. Because Wasteland lets you, like, let's say he has lands, and he does that. Wasteland, if he refills his hand, he draws a card or 2, and then he, like, Wrench Mines, draw some more cards, do some more nonsense. Yeah, you keep going.
By the way, I'd like to point out, Venom carries Jonathan has small hands. Thought he was a girl. His name is Jonathan, you fool. So, don't know why you would think that.
He does have nice hands, you know. Tell him that. He'll probably be appreciative.
I got these small hands. Burger King ad. If anybody's familiar. And let's see it.
Oh, he is pathing his own guy. Okay, heads up play.
Boom.
Yeah.
So, I mean, Lucas, I think, been playing pretty optimally.
There you go. Now he's going to not draw a card, so still put some pressure on.
However, pulled a pretty scumbag move there of shuffling, presenting to his opponent.
Did I do that?
Just to do that. Do you really?
Sometimes.
That is top tier stuff.
Sometimes I forget. I kind of feel bad when I do it, but I'm not going to say that I feel bad, so.
I kind of think I've decided I think I want to start being more vocal when I play Magic. And not like in a bad way, not like an relax type of way, just like very like talking a lot, but like let's say my opponent turn 1 suspense and ancestral vision. Like I just make like a ooh. Just like make a sound. Like acknowledge.
You want to be like Gary Thompson? Gary Thompson?
Yeah.
He does that a lot.
Yeah.
You see the Pro Tour top page. You watch that?
No,
now that
it's a lame duck format, I stopped watching. I got like to round 13 of coverage, and then I just gave up.
I usually start with the finals and go up to after that.
So, boom, discard
Make
3 cards.
zombies.
3 zombies. Not bad.
Relax is a funny guy. People shit on Relax, but
I'm on the train of shitting on Relax.
I think he's kind of funny.
I don't.
He's a good player too. I think people are. He's not that good. I think he's pretty damn good, dude.
These wolf tokens? Are you serious?
Do we not have zombies?
How do we not have zombies?
Oh man, that was a good draw. He's just dead now. Spell Queller, really good against these wolf zombies. Also very good against him not casting spells.
Yeah, 2 3s, strictly better than 2 2s.
Hey, you deal 2 to me. I have 3. That's just math.
There we go.
And a Coco, man, that's a good draw off that.
Well, did he get a land though?
No, but it means any land he draws is live. So.
I mean, maybe he has tap lands. You don't know. Maybe he's gonna draw Seacrum Coast. It just won't.
I hope he's playing
still be okay.
Morlin Hunt that sees play is sick. In the Spirits deck.
Ooh, kind of an awkward draw in Noble.
That is not land kind of. Probably not casting it.
Yeah, I mean, he's got 2 1-drops that you kind of want to play, but also not really. I mean, you can't really.
Is Rattle Chains a 2-1, right?
Rattle Chains is a 2-1, yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I'm not sure it's a 1-1 or 2-1. I'm pretty sure it's a 2-1.
It's definitely 2 power. It may be. I was thinking
it's definitely not a
2-2.
2-2.
Okay, that's a 2-1 because I know it has 2 power.
You played the Spirits deck back in the standard, so.
Well, played at 1, that week 1 Star City.
Count it.
Attack for 3, shove.
All right, so we are playing Noble Heart. So this is.
So I mean,
this is Jonathan's turn. If he draws a discard spell, he could keep going.
Wait, and I'm surprised he didn't play the.
Rattle Chains. He's got instant. Oh
yeah,
not so good here.
I keep forgetting.
Not really where you want to be.
I mean, it will be good once maybe.
Yeah, once Spell Queller nonsense happens, that could be interesting.
Shove, hiya. But it is kind of awkward that once both players start top decking, the Waste Not Storm person can't really do anything.
Yeah, no, this is definitely, that's why Waste Not is not where you want to be in the modern meta.
Sorry, Jonathan. Hot takes.
And also
69, give another shout out.
If you could play 8 Waste Nots in this deck, it might be more reasonable. But you can't. You can only play 4.
Ooh, Burning Inquiry.
Yeah, but no, there's still strong interactions here. Waste Not's a very strong card. The problem is you only have 4 Waste Nots. You don't have...
Yeah.
Like, what do your Burning Inquiries and Dark Deals do when you don't have Waste Not in play? And honestly, Waste Not is much better in multiples, too.
We got a reader. Yeah, that is very true. That is very true. Mausoleum Wanderer, for those that don't know, you can counter a spell, non-creature spell.
This is looking rough now.
Where X is equal to the number. Here, it's just going to pull up. It's a lot of reading.
It's Curse Catcher for Spirits, basically.
But it also gets +1/+1 if you play Spirits, which is kind of fun.
If you like Curse Catcher, you'll like this card. I'm not a big fan of Curse Catcher.
That Selfless Spirit is going to make that Anger of the Gods much worse.
I mean, yeah.
Unless if he can... I mean, since he's playing a Flash, instant speed, if you will, I can't imagine he'll get punished by...
Do you know what's sweet against the Spirit deck? Is this Staticaster.
Staticaster is very good against them.
I wish we could play. I just want to play this Staticaster so bad. There's nothing like just seeing a board full of X1s.
Yeah, and just
have him just playing a Staticaster, and your opponent knows that when you untap, another one's dying, and then another one's dying.
They have hexproof if their lord is out, our spotter is telling us.
Yeah, that's true.
But, I mean, you're not wrong.
Fact.
Luckily, you can kill the lord. If they have 2 lords, though, you know. That happens. Sorry. So I'm kind of interested to see what Luke's going to do. I mean, he is kind of facing down, like, an amount of pressure that is real.
He probably play Coco here.
Yeah, I also did...
He also has cast Buckler.
Momentarily forget that he has... that in his hand. I mean,
a
whiff would be
that would be hilarious.
That would be brutal.
I wonder if he'd be favored if a whiff still. Probably not. That's probably a good way to win.
I mean, he probably chumps with the Mausoleum Wanderer, I gotta imagine.
In fact, the problem is if he hits 2 spirits off this.
No, I don't even think. I think he is still
ahead a little bit.
I think he still wins even if he straight up whiffs.
Well, no, because he's got Thoughtseize in hand. Should make another zombie. The other guy would.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay, that's changing the math. I'm a little...
So if he does hit 2 spirits off this Coco, the game probably just ends because you're going to be able to make the Maelstrom Wanderer a 3/3 and be able to block that profitably.
So let's see it. Boom.
All right. Whiff, 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 whiff.
The sweats. Handshaking. Oh, God, what's going to happen?
Oh, man, card's falling. Moss spaghetti. That's not a whiff.
Phantasmal
Is that
image?
A card facing the wrong direction?
I see a phantasmal image.
What is that? Is that a sleeve?
Captain.
Is that a sleeve in there?
I think it's
is that
an
what
island.
that is? Okay, it's an island. Okay, that's from the
new islands that you love so much.
I couldn't even tell. Yeah, that's kind of sad.
And the lack of the border is really
it really looks like a sleeve. All right, well, that's game. That's about as far away from a whiff as you can get.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Now his whole team has +2/+2, Shroud, and Flying.
And his Maelstrom Wanderer is a 5/5.
Except for Noble Hierarch, it's still a 0/1.
Not only is Maelstrom Wanderer a 5/5, nice Thoughtseize. I'm going to counter it.
Yeah. That is true. I forgot about that. Before it was Mana League. Now it's just
They can anger the gods. Maybe they could bait him out with a Thoughtseize and then anger. That'd be sick.
Oh my God, that would be so sick.
I hope I'll
oh my God,
happen.
that actually could happen. Honestly, that could very realistically happen. I mean, I wonder. I mean, it probably therefore is correct. The most correct thing is to let Thoughtseize resolve.
Yeah, no, for
I
sure.
wouldn't.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't either. I'd be like, ha.
I'd be like, get fricked, dude. Get out of here.
This will be fun.
Oh my goodness.
It's a rattle chain.
Rattle chains.
Why? What does that do?
It can't. It can't.
Oh, they can't play at the same time? No, I'm pretty sure it can. Yeah, it definitely can be the Lord. Oh, I don't think the image can. I'm pretty sure. I thought image could come to play the same guy.
They enter at the same time.
Oh, it's as it comes into play. You're right. Yeah, you can't make the Lord.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
Well,
same line applies,
I mean,
really.
Yeah, the Thoughtseize thing is still
the same thing, but it's still pretty funny.
But I'm really hoping to see that, honestly. So we haven't moved the blocks yet, I presume. So this Maelstrom Wanderer would then be a 4/4, so it can still counter Thoughtseize. So everything, all the variables we just laid out.
That's interesting. That line does not come up very often. Image does not usually come to play at the same exact time as another creature.
So blocks there. He's debating if he wants to block with anything else. He might block with this Rattle Chains. Which would you block? Would you do any other blocking here? If you're
I'd probably block with the change. I mean, you're not losing much. You're running so far ahead. I don't know.
You are pretty far ahead, but looks like he's content with this.
It's not like you really need that Rattle Chain to play.
Or not trades, dies.
Yeah,
take
takes
4, go to 4.
I mean, I'd be worried about dying to like Dull Bolt or something dumb.
Yeah.
All right, let's see how this goes down. See if we can get that sequence.
Taps. What's he gonna tap?
Yeah, let's see how this goes.
How's he gonna tap? All right, let's see. He's got options. All right. Oh, is he gonna pass?
What?
Don't pass.
I want to see this.
He's counting
damage.
All right.
Sure.
He's doing the calculations.
All right, Thoughtseize. Let's do this.
All right. Step 1.
What do we do?
Thoughtseize.
Are we countering it?
Luke. Respond? Question mark.
You want to keep that spell queller.
That spell queller is good, and that Selfless Spirit also is good. He could get absolutely.
I mean, he's still far ahead though.
I mean, yeah, he would still be.
But he doesn't just win the game.
Yeah,
I mean,
right now,
he's thinking about it.
He's sitting very pretty. I mean, what would you do here? Would you counter it?
I think so. Ooh, not countering.
The high level play.
All right, let's do this. You can make another zombie. Ah, sorry.
It's a pretty scum move on your behalf.
How loud was that?
Hitting them, not super loud,
right,
but it definitely spooked me a little bit. Not gonna lie. I gotta say, I'm impressed.
You gotta have one mic hit a night.
I'm impressed. Luke was able to maneuver this.
Yeah, I was surprised too. He definitely saw the Maelstrom Wanderer play too, because he was thinking about it for a while. Yeah, let's not read this out loud.
Ooh, everybody, we've just received some very important information. Mausoleum Wanderer, for those wondering, is card number 69 of 205. Lit. And also we got Anthony SD now following. Shout out to you, Anthony.
Now he's passing.
I wonder what the SD stands for. Do you think it stands for sucking dick?
Small dick.
Small dick. I like that way better, honestly.
A big old Rattle Chains.
To remind everybody, the Phantasmal Image is copying Rattle Chains. So.
Did you get the zombie token? Did he miss a trigger?
He did miss a trigger.
Jesus.
You hate to see
All
it.
the high level discussion.
You
Miss waste not trigger in there.
Honestly, I could see a world where I missed that.
Why? Okay, he just died on board.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
cool.
I guess he's dead.
All right. Well, that was neato.
All right. Sweet.
Waste not. You know, it had a chance there if that Dark Deal. If things went his way, he could have won.
Yeah, I think if Luke would have misstepped, that game would have been much closer.
Yeah,
I didn't really see what the card on top of Jonathan's deck was. He did the classic.
When Jonathan drew the Anger of the Gods that turn, if he drew like another discard thing instead, he probably would have won that game. Like when he was tapped out for the play of the Noble Hierarch.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely skeptical on
Craft Diggers. Yeah, I guess that's fine.
Yeah, I'm a little skeptical on Anger. I mean, I do think it's really easy to set up board situations where it is good, but
if you're playing Waste Not, you're probably playing that trying to kill you, like with like you're trying to go over that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Does not really go with your strategy very well. As you probably took out a discard spell for it, which is a problem.
Yeah.
I mean, I assume that's probably. I mean he doesn't have stuff to take out.
I imagine this is a deck that can suffer pretty hard from.
I guess he's explaining the deck right now, I believe. Those are things that do well together.
Yeah. Like, look at this. And look at this.
What if I did that? It would have been good.
You would have been so dead if I would have done that, dude. He's also playing Damnation as well.
Why did he bring in Blood Moon against this deck?
The classic bring the Blood Moon in against the Noble Hierarch deck. Liliana's Caress is another card he has.
Yeah, no.
I have both of the Noble, though.
I'm definitely... He's not siding out the Damnation, which makes me wonder if he has Damnation main board.
Probably does.
Is that good?
I mean, what it does let you do is if you discard something from their hand, you can like, if waste not play, you can get 2 black and play like turn 2 or free animation. Something like against your Wrath deck. I don't know. It's interesting.
Oh baby, what is Passing Flames? That's definitely.
That's the storm part of this deck, I guess. And the black discard spells do gain you mana with waste not, so.
And he's playing an Anger main. What is going on?
Yeah, this looks a little funky. Not gonna lie.
Some interesting.
Some combinations of things
selections.
I would not recommend.
So, on the storm aspect, does he have Bitter Ordeal? You think, which is getting thrown up right now?
Why would they have Bitter Ordeal? That sounds terrible. Why would you not just make a bunch of zombies? Okay, fair enough, I guess.
Look at that. Do you know what Gravestorm does?
It's permanent. It's not even. It's not even. Cards. That's terrible. Isn't that what? If for each permanent, right? Am I reading that right?
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with waste not shenanigans. Okay, well, whatever.
Play a spell, copy for each permanent put into graveyard. Okay, yeah. So no, that is.
So
really
not really very good in this deck.
Yeah, never
there
mind.
You go. Probably not playing.
Our speculation fell off there a little bit.
I thought you saw one, so I was like kind of confused.
No, we were just
I kind of want.
Contemplating, you know.
Should we take a break for like 5 or 10 minutes?
I would be okay with a break.
Snack.
I'm kind of fiending for some of them nuts.
Snacks sound good.
Some of them
we'll be back, all nice and fed up, you know.
All right, yeah, we'll come back to you for even more quality content. I may drink some coffee in the meantime. Get amped up.
Some more vape nace outside.
Oh, definitely gonna vape outside. So, all right, everybody, remember to come on back in approximately 15 minutes. We should have another awesome round lined up for you.
So I want to get a good fair match.
Yeah,
two fair players just duking it out.
We'll make sure to
match.
investigate a little bit, really get a sweet match.
This next one will be good.
Go deep. Hopefully, it's just not dumb mono-linear decks.
I like dumb mono-linear decks, but I am in the mood for a new fair deck.
Yeah, I'm in the mood to watch some fair.
This is like the last week they'll probably survive before Jace changes things.
Yes, definitely. Things are going to be changing. I don't know. Oh, excuse me. I'm interested to see how much it's going to affect people on the local level, just because the cost prohibitive aspect of Jace.
True.
Because I don't think many people.
Probably just lower attendance.
Yeah. I mean,
let's be real.
It's gonna feel
like well, I don't want to buy Jace, and I also don't want to play this deck that's just worse against Jace decks. I guess I'm just not gonna come to
I just want to give a shout out to Billy Caminos, and I also wanted to tell him to. I was gonna say kill yourself, but that feels a little dark.
Billy, live a happy and healthy life.
Yeah.
I hope the best for you.
Enjoy bitter or dealing, people. I'm very proud of you.
Peace out, guys.
See you in 10. Let's say 12. To play it safe.
And I'm afraid that's something I cannot allow to happen.